AEW Revolution 2024, Sting's last pay-per-view, his last wrestling match. Sting and Darby Allin with Ric Flair in the corner versus the Young Bucks, Matthew and Nick Jackson. Adrian, who do you think is going to win this match?
Oof. We're going.
It's for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Oh, we're going main event already. Oof. I have Sting coming out on top. I think the Young Bucks cannot win unless their job is to get as much heat as possible. But once the Young Bucks get the title, it's like who's next? Like, I mean, you mentioned the Bang Bang Scissor Gang doing absolutely nothing. Don Callis family, they have no opponents for each other, so they pinned them against each other. Ricky Starks and Big Bill, I haven't seen them in a while. Who's next, really? Like, I'm sure a tournament or something is going to come into play, but I personally would want Sting to come out on top and then just come the next day and pull a Samoa Joe and be like,
vacate the title.
And just, here's the title. I'm retiring. Thank you for the opportunity. Glad to be your AEW Tag Team Champions, but I can no longer go. Here's the titles. If Darby Allin wants to find a partner, he could. If not, then yeah, there you go. What about you?
It. See, I see that this a completely different way. I see Ric Flair doing another turn, so double turn, Mike Tyson style, and helping out the Young Bucks. They get the heat. Ric Flair is now a heel. Darby Allin's trying to find somebody else to go after the tag titles, get his comeuppance. I think that's where this is going to head.
That would be a good heel partnership. Ric Flair and the Young Bucks. Flair as manager.
They already wearing the suits. They're
yes.
EVPs, exactly CEO.
So but then I'm like, that would mean more Flair, which it's good. But it would be bad because Flair, he's gonna want to take a bump or two.
He's already did. I mean, he did it yesterday.
Yeah.
So there's that. All right. So moving on to our Meat Madness match. It was supposed to be Meat Madness, but too many people are injured. Keith Lee and Miro out, supposedly injured. So now it turned into the All-Star Scramble match. So let me take a look here. We got Chris Jericho, Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs, Lance Archer, Hook, Brian Cage, Magnus, and Dante Martin. Who is Magnus?
Isn't he from C? Oh, he's from CMLL.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Magnus Luchador.
Got it. Okay.
His old ring name was Astro Boy. Oh shit, he's from Mexico City, Mexico. Let's go. My money's on Magnus, bro. He's
losing for sure. No, honestly, Wardlow, I think it would probably win this match, or Hook. Storyline wise, those are probably the only two that really make sense, unless Powerhouse Hobbs wins, because the reason they made this match for him is because nobody wanted to fight him. But now they found 7 guys that want to fight him. So I don't understand.
Lance Archer's in there, right?
Lance Archer's in there.
Yes, I like Lance Archer. I remember him saying that he was like injured, which is why he wasn't really doing a lot of shows. But I mean, bro, take some time off, heal up, and then you don't have to. I mean, to be fair, yes, he does kind of have to work all the time, but it's like, I guess I would say if I'm gonna pick a winner, it's gonna have to be between Wardlow and Powerhouse Hobbs. Dante Martin.
Dante Martin doesn't make it make sense.
I mean, I'm sure they
make sense.
Yeah, if it's it's no longer called the
Meat Madness. It's All Stars.
So it's All Stars. I mean, I guess, but see, I want to say Wardlow, but it's like, how many more chances can you give Wardlow? I mean, I love Wardlow. He's a great wrestler in my opinion, but
so Wardlow.
I have to go Hobbs.
You're going Hobbs. Okay, I'm gonna go Hook. Because it's Hook, and he's going to win. Moving on, we got the FTR versus Blackpool Combat Club, Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli. Someone's got to finally win this match. Who's winning, Adrian?
Okay. FTR Gunn has some legal issues that he has to take care of.
He does. He has court coming up in April.
Yep. I would say Blackpool Combat Club only because of that issue. If he wasn't in legal trouble, it could go either way. But I mean, not only Tony Khan, he could still give the match to FTR, but for what? He has legal issues. He's still gonna have to go to court in Florida, do all this back and forth, and
Yeah.
potentially possibly be incarcerated. I don't know. I'm not following up his story, but my money's on Blackpool Combat Club.
Maybe that's why they broke him up when they were headbutting each other. This guy's gonna whip out a gat, bro. They gotta calm him down a little bit.
He has to be court presentable.
Exactly. Man, no, honestly, I think FTR is gonna win this one. They're an actual tag team. They should win.
Yes.
That's what I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we got the singles match for the AEW TNT Championship. Christian Cage versus Daniel Garcia. I'm gonna go with Christian Cage because he's got to fight Edge again. It doesn't make sense for Daniel Garcia to win, regardless of his parents being dead.
I could potentially see. So you said Daniel Garcia?
No, Christian Cage is gonna win.
Christian Cage. Actually, I see Daniel Garcia coming out on top.
Really?
Yes. We know it's been a few weeks since Adam Copeland has been out due to the concerto done by the Christian Cage's family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going out on a whim here and say Adam Copeland comes back, interferes in the match, gives Buddy Wayne a spear or Nick Wayne a spear, probably his mom a spear as well. Shayna Wayne. Lucha's kill switch is still there as well, so you have to put all these people into the consideration as well because Adam Copeland can't do it to him by himself. I'm gonna say Daniel Garcia. I'm gonna stick to it. Daniel Garcia is gonna take out on top by interference from Adam Copeland. Actually, not even interference, by assistance because Christian Cage's family is gonna get involved. Yep, my money is on Daniel Garcia.
Okay. Then we get the singles match for the Continental Crown Championship, which also includes the AEW Continental Championship, the Ring of Honor World Championship, and the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight Championship. It also includes a handshake. Eddie Kingston versus Bryan Danielson. Just because the handshake is thrown in there, Eddie Kingston has to win, I believe.
I think okay, so I know you don't really like Eddie Kingston's character. He's the king of the bumps, his machine gun chops. Eddie Kingston is loved in the locker room, which is why I think everybody was happy when he won the Triple Crown. I actually have Bryan Danielson winning this match and Eddie Kingston winning the grudge match after this. I mean, Bryan Danielson has to win something. I mean, he's what? You called it we called him a main event jobber. He's always in reviews, fighting for the top gold, and he's always losing.
Yes.
I think his only win was against Okada at Forbidden Door 2 in the pay-per-view?
I believe so, yes.
Yep.
I don't, because this is the thing. If he wins, then I'm assuming he's going to face Blue Panther, because he wants his match with Blue Panther.
He does win his match.
And then it'll be for the title. He has other things that he wants to do. He doesn't need the titles, I think.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I just think
you already said Bryan Danielson, bro.
I just think he's gonna win this one, and then the grudge match, Eddie Kingston's gonna get him back, and he's finally gonna get his flowers and get the handshake.
Perfect. All right. Moving on, we get Timeless Tony Storm and Deonna Purrazzo. Tony Storm barely won the title less than 3 months ago, maybe. And it isn't her time to lose. Deonna Purrazzo she just arrived. Tony Storm's got to win. Yeah.
But I know Deonna Purrazzo has some eyes on her after that devastating move she delivered on Mariah May. No, not Mariah May. Last week, who was it?
The local jobber.
Yeah. I still think Tony Storm is not losing this match. Timeless Tony Storm is coming out with a dub on this one.
Got it. Okay. AEW International Championship, Orange Cassidy and Next Strong, Roderick Strong.
Next
I want to
Strong.
see Roderick Strong win.
Oh, facts.
I'm never excited for Orange Cassidy matches, but I'm excited for this one. We're gonna see some interesting things from both these guys, I think.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I've said before on the show before, Orange Cassidy's first title run was good. I know a lot of people started hating it as Orange Cassidy kept winning more.
Yeah.
There's no need for this one, and yeah, what Phoenix won the title because Moxley got injured, and Orange Cassidy had to win it back. Yeah, no, I think people are tired of this run, mainly because we've seen it already. He's defeated pretty much the entire roster or the entire mid card roster. Yeah, so I'm good with some new blood getting the title. And next strong, bruh. Next strong.
uh, now we actually get to what I think would be the main event, even though it's probably not going to be the main event. AEW World Championship match: Swerve Strickland, Hangman Adam Page.
We're going to talk about Will Ospreay.
We talked about that one. Did I skip it?
Yeah,
I did skip it. My bad.
This-
Will
this
Ospreay
is-
and Takeshita. My bad.
Will
Ospreay wins.
This has all the tools to be match of the year, bruv. Konosuke
Except the
Takeshita.
story.
Yeah. Except the story versus Will Ospreay, bruv. This match is gonna deliver hands down. The story, 2 thumbs down. Match is gonna be a 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10. I already see Dave Meltzer giving it a 5, 6, 7, 8 stars. You heard it here. You heard it here first, bruv. I think it might end in a draw.
Bro, no, stop.
I swear. I think it might end in a
that.
draw. I think it might end in a draw, bro. It's either that or a roll up. 2 things that you hate.
If they make it clear that it's a 20-minute draw, I'm gonna be pissed because you're probably right.
I mean, Konosuke can't lose. He's winning, and Will Ospreay can't win on his first match. Will Ospreay can't lose on his first match back.
It's a draw. Oh, I want to go. Yeah, I see. I even think of that possibility. It's a draw.
Ooh, it could be kind of like Danielson and Moxley's first match. You know, I think it ended in a draw, and then that's when William Regal made his debut and slapped the shit out of both of them, and that's how the Blackpool Comeback Club came to be.
God. So now we're at the main event. Samoa Joe, Swerve, and Hangman Adam Page. I think Samoa Joe goes back and wears a poncho and goes back to commentary because Swerve Strickland is winning this match. It has to be Swerve Strickland's spot. That's what I think.
Damn.
It's pretty. They always say it's pretty unpredictable here.
This one, yes. Me, I think Samoa Joe is winning, and only because Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland are so invested in each other. They're just so I mean, the champion is right there. If you guys want to do something, create an elite and alliance together for a short period of time so you guys can either one of you two can get the title. But I just have a feeling they're too invested in each other. They're putting Samoa Joe in the back of their minds. They want the title. Both of them want the title, but they have to understand they have to go through Joe. And I'm not seeing. I'm just seeing this bitter rivalry from Swerve and Hangman that their focus is strictly on each other, and Samoa Joe's going to come out on top. And this is not going to be the last time Swerve gets a title shot or Hangman gets a title shot. I'm here for this match, I'm here for future matches.
It would be too early for Samoa Joe to lose, but I still think Swerve wins.
Nice.
That's why I'm going to go with that. So this was our first time being recording here, bro. How do you feel, Adrian?
Pretty cool. I mean, I know Mikasa and my cat, my dogs are I don't like them on the computer. Them, yeah. Oh, nice.
Well,
yeah. Yeah. Now, before we move on, I want to say a thing. We lost a wrestling legend this past week or a few days ago. Michael Jones, better known as Virgil. He's an American wrestler. Um, Mostly known as what's Ted DiBiase's partner, ballet. How would you call it?
Slave.
What
I mean,
did
that's
he
what it
say?
was. That's what it was. He was his butler that was
But
apparently non-paid, right? Or something like that, they said. I don't remember. But yeah, he was his butler, his
lackey.
lackey, but his servant, something like that. I don't know what you say. But yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
Virgil, R.I.P. Man. He was known as Vincent in WCW.
Yeah, man.
R.I.P. Or how do you?
He's watching this from
Ah.
up rough.
Should we talk about the Elimination Chamber?
Results.
It was bad. It was predictable.
It was very predictable. I mean, you guys know me. I'm not really the WWE guy. The matches were good. They were watchable. I mean, Nia Jax didn't sell a few things. I mean, why would you try a Hurricanrana on Nia Jax? I have no idea. Um, it did its things. AJ Styles coming in and costing Ellie mid the match. Um, Potential feud being brewed. Um, it was just predictable, but they got the job done. They needed what they needed. They did what they needed to do.
So I like the men's Elimination Chamber because it built up stories. Logan Paul, Randy Orton. I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see LA Knight, AJ Styles. That's something that was building up along with the Randy Orton that you missed.
Yes.
I do like those things. The women's predictable. Becky Lynch is going to win. I don't feel like it furthered anybody's story other than hers. Indy Hartwell getting the title shot just because she's Australian. I wasn't a fan of that. It was a pre-show match. It was terrible. I didn't like it. The segment between, I guess, the Waller show. Didn't like it. It's pointless. He's Australian. They got to put him in.
Piss break segment, bro.
Yeah, I mean, there isn't that many matches. It was Go ahead.
Speaking of piss break segments, I know we texted this. What was the deal with WWE using white lawn chairs instead of the regular?
What you can get in Australia, bro.
Oh, are you serious?
Maybe that's all they had. I don't know, but they look like those like when you go to Mexican parties. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Like the one where that at the beat down on the pier where the boats were when they hit each other. That's what they look like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was something else, but because I didn't see it, but I mean, I didn't see it live. I woke up randomly at like 4:30, and I'm like, oh, and I was watching it on Twitter, and I'm like, are those lawn chairs? But then I was still sleepy, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I think it would have been a better chamber if Becky Lynch didn't come out almost all the time and say, I am challenging Rhea Ripley before I win a match to WrestleMania. I'm like, girl, you still have the Rumble, you still have the chamber. She practically called herself the winner at the Rumble and the chamber, which is good. Have confidence in yourself.
Graves. Corey Graves said after Becky Lynch won the Elimination Chamber, it's gonna be Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley. And then he played it off later. He said, I got a text message from Nia Jax saying she still hasn't beat me yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, the script.
Yeah, you guys aren't reading the script. Like, what is going on? Like, I mean,
no, he was reading the script too much. That's what happened.
Either that or he skipped it.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was. I want to call this hands down the worst pay-per-view for WWE I've seen. I would call this even worse than the Crown Jewel, just because Crown Jewel isn't canon, but this is canon, and it wasn't.
It was predictable. I think, yeah. as we know, WWE is known as the unpredictability show, mainly WWE Raw.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a little too predictable.
Okay. Well, let us know what you guys think in the comments. This is our first time being live, so thank you very much for staying here and staying tuned, listening to us and seeing us live and in color. So I guess we're not live; it's gonna be recorded, but we are. You can see our faces for the first time. We'll be live later on, working on that. But let us know what you guys think on our social media handles. Triggered Wrestling. We are TRIGG_wrestling on X. Let us know what you guys think. And we also got a giveaway coming out for some Swerve stuff right before Revolution. So make sure you check out our Facebook page to join in on that, on our pinned post. Adrian, anything you want to say?
No, just follow the conversation. Hit that notification button on YouTube for any upcoming videos, interviews. Brian, you've done an excellent job on those. Really makes the workday go really fast with all the videos that I watch. Should we go on with the A show?
Nah, let's skip that shit, bro. It was bad. It was bad. I don't even want to talk about it.
Monday Night Raw? That was all right. I mean,
to be honest,
yeah,
the only good thing about it was
the street match, the gimmick match. Please tell me it was a gimmick match.
It was a street fight gimmick match. It was a good match. But then other than that, I mean, there's that. There was Gunther possibly being challenged by a member of the Judgment Day. We don't know if it's Dom or Damian Priest.
Didn't I tell you that? I was like,
is Damian Priest going to cash in on Gunther maybe?
I mean, who's he going to cash in on? I mean, I think he said it in an interview where he's like, I can't really do anything against Seth Rollins. He's currently injured. And the other guy...
Technically, you can, storyline-wise.
Yeah. And then the other guy almost never shows up for work. And I'm like, bro, then you've just been holding on to this briefcase just for what? I mean, they've teased us so many times. And it's like, they stopped teasing. You know what I mean? They stopped teasing. They teased it so many times that then after a while, they were just like, I think we should cool it off for a minute. I did like that Dom stepped up to Gunther. I didn't think he had it in him.
He doesn't.
It did not. Well, how did you feel about the Sami Zayn Shinsuke Nakamura match? Because we've seen Shinsuke Nakamura go through a character change and it's been phenomenal. But they're having him lose. And I'm just like, come on, man. Throw him a bone, throw him a few wins. He got the first win against Zayn, but then now he's losing.
Now he's losing this one. He's in a tricky position. I know we posted on Facebook or on interwebs about that ladder match for Gunther's Intercontinental title. He would be awesome to be there. It's just there's a lot of wrestlers and not really spots for them. There's limited spots and they're all good wrestlers. I mean, someone's gonna be left out. You know what I mean? That's the hard thing.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing I used to hate about WWE when they would have tag teams. When one tag team member would be injured, the other one would just be lost in the shuffle. Yeah. I'm liking what they're doing with Ivar.
Bro,
mind you, they have him job. He's a jobber. He's lost in the shuffle. He's going absolutely nowhere. But his matches are decent. I like watching them. The move that he had with the moonsault, perfection, bro. He does that perfectly. I gotta give my props to WWE when they do something great that I like. Like this is Sami Zayn Nakamura. I kind of don't like it because I'm like, you have to push one of them. Sami Zayn already got his flowers last year's WrestleMania.
I agree, he did.
Yeah, why is he do? Oh, I need to do this for myself. I need my WrestleMania moment, man. I need my championship.
He had probably the best WrestleMania moment that anybody could have asked for.
With your best friend?
It didn't involve them winning the title, the world title, you know?
Yeah, and with his best friend, too. It's like, what more do you want from WWE, bruv?
I agree. Yeah, that's why I'm not a fan. And then we got to see,
Let me talk to you about one thing that I always keep putting up, and I just now remember. Shinsuke Nakamura's missed. Or not just Shinsuke's missed. Anybody's missed.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea that was illegal. Remember that match with Cody? Shinsuke missed Cody, and then the
Yes.
referee said, "Oh, you're disqualified." But I'm like, I've seen this done numerous times. I didn't know this move was illegal.
It was Tajiri's finishing move. He would spit in their face, and then he would kick them, and then that would be it. But then,
Yes.
like, does the ref not see the green mist in their face?
Yes.
So, yes, I agree.
It's not to throw shade or anything. I just didn't know that. I mean, like, for example, the brass knuckles when Kevin Owens was gonna beat Logan Paul. The
Yes.
referee saw the brass knuckles, like, "Oh, you used them." Like,
Yep,
no,
yep.
technically the ref didn't see it, but he's like, "Oh, no, you used them. You used them. Disqualified." And I'm like, okay, but what about the miss? The miss, you see the miss, but then you still don't disqualify. But yeah, I'm just not to throw shade, but it's just I had no idea that was an illegal move, and I know here we like to express our feelings on wrestling, but it's like at the same time we learn, and I'm learning as I go. And I guess it's a great move that I know that now, but at the same time, it's like, what about the other ones? You know, what about the past missed matches? Asuka doing it. You know,
I always asked myself, why is Goldust allowed to hit people in the nuts?
yes,
His Shattered Dream move, he was kicking people in the nuts, right?
yes.
That's what it was.
Oh, like
But why is that legal? Why could that be used?
like when he spreads them open on the rope on the middle
Yeah,
rope,
exactly.
or like
Shit
Hulk
that don't
Hogan.
make sense.
Hulk Hogan used to take off his belt and hit people with it. That's technically a weapon, right?
Technically, is a weapon.
Technically,
yes.
but yeah, it's like I don't know. I mean, I learned to live with that. Okay, if it's in your person, like a shirt or something, it's okay to use.
Yeah. Well, and let us know what you guys think in the comments, because this went from Monday Night Raw to why are these moves being allowed to be used? But we're Triggered Wrestling. Stay triggered.
Deuces. Bang bang.